Let's move on to match point 2. We've already seen a little bit of Pune. One game, they did well. They won that against Mumbai. But is there something missing? This is match point 2 for us to talk about. Is there a lack of sting in Pune's bowling options? Let's actually, before Ajit and Brad get into this, put some of Pune's alternative bowling options up. We saw Ashok Dinda have an absolute nightmare the other night. Deepak Chahar, they shared the new ball. Ben Stokes, between the three of them, these guys went for over 100 runs in that game. Tahir and Zampa had better options, as did Rajat Bhatia. Those were the bowling figures from the last game. You know a little bit about Shardul Thakur. He is one of the options, Ajit. 45 seconds. What do you think they're going to do with their bowling?
Well, the amount of heat that's come on Dinda because of that last over, there's a chance they might have to leave him out. Their problem is none of their bowlers bowled well either with the new ball or towards the end of the innings, which is a big problem. Yes, your two spinners can do the job, but they're playing at a venue in Indore, which is hard for spinners. It's a smallish ground. Yeah. Their two leg spinners come against two really good left-handers or big hitting left-handers in Morgan and Miller. So they've got some decisions to make. If I was in their place, I'd play a seamer in place of one of the overseas spinner, and obviously replace Dinda with maybe Unadkar. They've got some serious problems in their bowling. They'd be hoping that Steve Smith keeps his form because they'll need him to do that.
Well done, Ajit. 45 seconds to get his answer through. But like he said, you can only pick from what you've got. These are the options that Pune have in-house to get some of their replacements a go. Ishwar Pandey, Shardul Thakur have been around the Indian team. Jaydev Unadkar's actually capped. Dan Christian a few years ago won a huge contract. Lockie Ferguson, we believe, does have a bit of pace about him. The New Zealand fast bowler. What would you do, Braddock?
Looking at the wicket down there in Indore, I'd probably take Zampa out and either play Ferguson or Christian. Christian will give you batting depth, but he can also bowl well. I wouldn't change the Indian lineup. I'll give them another go. I think one option that they can do is Dinda bowled a very good over in that 17th over. And what they could do is just change it up and bowl 4 different bowlers in those final overs. I don't think Dinda should be bowling the final overs. Bharti might be an option. But Stokes, he's been getting paid big money. He might be the option. But the thing is, they don't bowl well in the second innings. If you look at their stats, power plays 6.5 in the power play bowling first, 9.8 bowling second, and then 9.9 in the death overs bowling first, 11.13 bowling in the death. So they've got to bowl first if they've got a chance of winning.